Greetings, fellow gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. Before we get started, I have got some exciting news. There has been an update, and as always, Cold Games produces. Let's go ahead and go over the update notes real quick. First new item in the game, a double barrel shotgun. Now right now we got a pump action shotgun. Single shot, you can load up to 5 shells in it. Everything's all gravy. Probably one of my favorite toys in this game. But now we have a double barrel shotgun. Now this guy, he's more powerful. He has a much tighter spread on the shots than the regular pump action, which means it'll be good for both mid and close range combat. So it's double barrel, it allows you to shoot quicker, but the downside is you have a faster or a longer reload time. Another new item that they've added into the game. Let's see if I can find it, is the distiller. For those of you who don't know, a distiller is what you use to make alcohol. Which brings us up to our next item. Alcohol has been added into the game. You may ask yourself, why would he want to add alcohol? What purpose is it going to serve? Well, it's going to be a Molotov cocktail. Yes, the Molotov cocktail has been introduced into the game, and it will not only be used by players, but it will also be used by hunters. They've added a new animation to tree chopping. Apparently they jiggle now. So let's go test that out real quick. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. It jiggles. That's too funny. That's going to take some getting used to. Yes. Other improvements that he's made to the game. And I probably shouldn't try to talk while I'm collecting things, so we're going to go head back into our base after I get a little greedy, and I'll finish reading up the patch notes. Of course, knowing my luck, this will be the day that everything decides to spawn around me. Yep. Okay, I think we're good for now. Alright. Some of the other updates, changes in this update, is he's made big networking performance and scaling improvements. He says a large part of the update was focused on continuing to improve network play. He was discovering long-term co-op profiles would suddenly start lagging and become unresponsive. This would occur when extremely large bases were built on the map. It was caused by having too many dynamic items in the world, exhausting the available network channels. So what he's done is he's added a new system that incorporates everything into a single network channel. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm not a coder or a programmer or anything along those lines. But from what I hear, it's made a huge difference. Before, the player count in a multiplayer game was limited to 5. He has now increased that count to 10. Yes, 10! You and 9 of your buddies can play a game of Subsistence together and obliterate and steamroll those hunters like they deserve. He's fixed the fact that the ore nodes do not show up for clients. Sometimes when you're hosting, your clients couldn't see the ore nodes. That's now been fixed. He's gotten rid of harvesting lag, which is awesome. Another new item in the game is shotgun slugs. Now those can only be used with the new double barrel shotgun. They cost more to craft. Can we craft them in our inventory? Yes, we can. So as you can see, the regular shotgun shells, they take 6 ammo casings and 15 gunpowder. That's kind of painful on its own. But now it's 6 ammo casings, 16 gunpowder, and 3 iron fragments per slug. These slugs do extreme damage, but they are more expensive to craft. Another new thing, beards. Beards are now in the game. Beards will grow depending on how long you've been alive. So the longer my rear end can stay alive, the more of a beard I'll grow. But as soon as you die, the beard is gone. What this means, I will probably never see a beard on my character. Another change that they made was animal housing. Before, when you built the animal house, which is crafted here in the BCU, and it's more of a late mid-game to end-game item because it takes rope, and rope is made with sinew, and sinew would only come off of cougars or moose. Originally, when you would craft this, it would have like 8 or 10 slots opened up for you. And myself, like many other people, would go out, capture all kinds of chickens and rabbits, throw them in there, and then run out of food to feed them. So to prevent this from happening, when you craft the animal house now, it starts with only a single slot, and you can upgrade it up to 8 slots. Another thing that's changed is the hit markers. When you hit a headshot, not only do you get the sound from the headshot, but now your hit marker will also flash red. Another new change, one that I am so grateful for because, well, it tends to bite me in the rear end whenever I go to harvest kelp or try to get sandstone to make into glass. Is he's added an oxygen meter. So now I'll have a visual indication of how long I can hold my breath. That is beautiful. It's simple, it's noticeable, it doesn't take up most of the screen, and it very accurately tells me how long I have left to live. And we're not going to test how far I can get that to go down. Another improvement he's made to the game is the weapon holding position. So he's changed that to give better body presence. So let's see. So yeah, it looks like it's been pulled in just a bit. So now it looks a little, oh yeah, much better. So now it looks like he's actually aiming the gun, ready to fire it. I like that. That's nice. Some other changes that he made was a co-op hardcore fail message. Beforehand, if you would fail the hardcore mode when you were playing co-op, the server would basically just dump you out, and you would be left wondering what happened. Now it gives you a message before it dumps you out. I've never played hardcore. I don't intend to play hardcore. I'm not good enough for that kind of action. Other notable changes that he's made. He has a new sound for tools breaking. Current ammo types will now display above the hotbar when your inventory is open. Chicken stew now gives you hydration. That's a late to end game recipe. And it's one that I don't think I've ever made yet, but we'll see. He's fixed a bug that allows items to be lost via the shift clicking on the fabricator. He's slightly increased the speed at which loot will repopulate after harvesting a zone. Fixed the newly posted co-op chat messages fading out while the player has the chat open. Fixed a glitch where the Animal House water meter would briefly fill to max when adding cooked foods. Not sure why you would put cooked foods in your chicken coop, but apparently people do it. It's a thing. I don't ever have enough food to do that. Fixed a bug where the queued crafting meters would visually continue while the game was paused. New first-person sprinting animation for the M9. Oh, we've so got to test that. Let's see, I need 3 planks and 4 cordage. I need all that in the cordage anyway. So while that's going, let's see. Selected ammo type for a weapon, such as premium or grenade arrows, now persist through your save or load. Prevented a hit marker from showing when a player takes environmental damage. Condition icons are now cleared when the player dies. Now I'm curious about that one, because does that mean my infected will go away if I die? We'll have to figure that out, because getting a liver is going to be interesting. Fixed the oven not showing pans cooking when loading a saved game. So, big update. Not only did we get fixes for some of the more persistent issues, but he also added a ton of new things into the game. Like I said, when this man puts out an update, he leaves it chock just full of goodness. And I knew this one was coming soon, I just didn't know when. So, that being said, let's get to rocking and rolling. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. Put that in there. We're going to put that in there. Oh, we still have our pistol. I don't have to craft it. Yay! Let's see how much. Yeah, so this is the salmon that we burnt. Normally I would cry at actually having to do that, but it was a matter of necessity. Those in there. Those in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Oh, we are rocking and rolling on the nails. That's what I like to see. Alright. We're going to go ahead and build this guy up. Put the rest in there. We're going to come over here. We're going to put this in here. We're going to put our fishing pole in here. We're going to toss the rest of this stuff in here. We got more spoiled food, which is fine. Grubs can go in there. Arrows are going to come this way. We're going to come over here. Let's see, more iron, more potassium, more copper. Okay, I'm going. Alright, so it looks like I'm finally starting to recover after being touched very inappropriately by the animals around here. I did not appreciate them taking bites out of me. It was not wanted. Almost finished crafting the cordage. Okay, so one of the things I want to look at is getting a power storage. I can turn this on. So we need 7, 6, and 7. Honestly, I need to finish roofing this in. I really do. So, hardcore on chopping down trees. We're going to go ahead and put this in our inventory. We're going to take these. Alright, let's see what the new running animation is. Oh, nice! Very nice. Much, much better. What is that out there? What are you? Please give me a liver. You did not give me a liver. You are not my friend anymore. Alright, so we're cranking in some power. That's good. Just look at this, man. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Even the nighttime just looks amazing. I mean, the amount of attention to detail he has put in this game has just been phenomenal. I don't know if I could ever sing enough praises about an early access game that has been as good as this. Alright, time for us to get out and about. I mean, just look at the sun ray effects. Ah. Alright, so, trees. Got to chop trees today. Got to chop trees. It's the never-ending struggle. Now, one of the things that I have been intensely curious about is, because there is a new ammo type, will we find it in any crates? My guess would be there might be a chance that we can find it in a locked crate, but I don't think we're going to see it in your normal crates. We will just have to watch and find out. Ouch. Oh yes, we have a liver. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't let me die before I get back to the fire. Okay. So, we need kelp and medicinal tonic. We're going to come over here. We're going to click on basic antidote, and we're going to craft this baby up. Get those guys cooking. Get that fat rendering. All kinds of goodness. Okay, antidote has been completed. While we're waiting for those steaks to cook up, we're going to go ahead and fill us some water up and wash our hands, because I don't want to cure this infection just to get reinfected from not washing my hands. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Let's check on our steaks. Steaks are good, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna... Haha! Infection is gone, baby! Have to make sure I don't do that, get infected again. Although, 99% chance it's going to happen again. Alright, those babies are cooked up. Those are like that. We're going to add a blueberry into that, and we can mix that into fairy water, drink that up. That's going to give us a little bit of fruits and vegetables along with hydration. Eat one berry, and now we're good to go. I'm not going to be able to say this enough. Iron is going to become very, very important. Especially if we get a chance to make the double barrel shotgun and the slugs. Mr. Jiggly Tree. Man, I am excited, excited. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So, for some reason, my game stuttered and... oh, man, there is a flippin' lock chest right there. Okay, we're going to make a lockpick. This is happening. I'm tired of seeing them and not being able to do anything about it. And I'm getting distracted, I know. Okay. I know we need these. We'll just leave that not going for right the moment. What do we need for the lockpick? We need 2 planks, 4 of the scrap metal, and we are in business. 2 planks, 4 scrap metal. Oh, no, not that. This. That. Bob's your uncle. While that's crafting, we're going to go ahead and put this stuff up. Put that up. Put that up. Put that up. We're going to put that in there. I don't know why I still have this on me. This in here. Lockpick is finished. Go dump this off. And now we're going to run back and get that locked crate. I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to locked crates. And now it's going to put every shiny in my path from here to there to distract me. Okay, Mr. Wolf, you stay over there. Yes, sir. Oh, very nice, very nice. Got me a little copper fragments. Got me some plating. That's going to be very helpful. Got me some ammo. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I will not say no to that. Remember, if you like the videos and you want to see more Subsistence Let's Plays, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like the videos, please make sure you subscribe. If you have any comments, any tips, any tricks, any questions that you might need answered, or if you just want to say, hey, Razer, I don't think you're doing this right. I knew I heard the wolf, I just couldn't see where he was coming from. Anyway, if you just want to say, hey, you're not doing this right, silly, you need to do it this way, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. I'm not going to be able to pull a bead on him, which is fine because I can just keep pinging him. Okay, wasted a shot on that one. That's okay. Well, of course, now that we don't need the livers, we're going to get them off of everything we kill. Alright. Thought I saw, yes, I did see some scrap metal over here. Then we're going to go back and get that crate that I couldn't get. Right here. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Some rifle ammo. Definitely worth my while. Speaking of which, what does it take to make the rifle? I do believe we're going to be making a rifle here today. We have more than enough materials to do that. Oh, I love that sound. Love it, love it, love it. Yep, I just couldn't take it. Need the potatoes, because we're going to need the potatoes to make alcohol. Always need plant fiber. Iron, which is much needed so that we can get things done. Always something to distract me. Always. But that's what's so much fun about this game is there's always something. Yeah, the jiggly tree effect is definitely going to take some getting used to. I just want to bust out laughing every time I see it. Some plant fibers, always welcome. I see a wolf that's guarding some scrap iron. I'm not so desperate for that I want to piss that wolf off right now. I would say that today has been a very good loot day. One little note I'd like to make is I didn't realize this till after I had uploaded yesterday's video that my audio was messed up big time. I do apologize for that. I have found the issue and I have corrected it, so there should not be a problem anymore. That's what happens when you get into a rush. Now, one of the things you will never see me do, if I'm being chased by a bear, or a wolf, or a moose, or whatever, only the animals, never, ever, ever run to the water thinking you can escape them, because apparently they are 10 times faster in water than they are on land. They will catch you, and they will kill you, and it will be a very bad day.
Oh, there you are. Oh, no. For the plant fibers and stuff, sometimes I have to stop and let my eyes adjust to the details in the grass so that I can differentiate between the plant fibers and what's normal graphics for the landscape. sandstone if that's possible. Sandstone is only found in the lakes and rivers. Actually, not even the rivers, just the lakes. Zinc is also right here, so we'll grab this too while we're at it. When you put sandstone in the refinery, it gives you glass shards. You need those to make windows. And there's a crate. I just can't say no to crates. Or plant fiber. Sometimes the sandstone can be a little tricky to hit with the pick. And of course, I say that because I always have problems with it, and then I turn around and catch it on the first go. That's only because you guys are watching. That's the only reason. It's like, huh, Razer, you want to talk about how hard this is? Well, let's make it easy and prove you don't know what you're talking about. Now, the reason we need sandstone is because to make the Molotov cocktails, not only do you need the alcohol and the cloth, but you also need glass shards. Kelp. We need to replace the kelp that we used. Anyway. Oh man, this has been just a wonderful loot day. And look, there's another crate up there for us. It's very, very nice of them. With Mr. Wolf, we're going to go around him. And we are going to head straight back to our base so that we can drop off all the loot that we've accumulated. Because one of the other things about this game is when you die, it reduces the number of items you have in each stack, or it takes them away completely. So if you're running around with, say, look at that spawn in right in front of us. If you're running around, say, with 10 9mm shells in your inventory, and you die, when you come back, you may only have 5 left. We need some protein. Fruits and vegetables. Yeah, we are good. We are good. Oh, so good. Another crate right down here by our face. It's like you're saying, "Welcome home, RazerEdge." And I say to you, "Go be home." And once again, shinies have distracted me. I know I need to be getting this stuff put up, just in case. Oh, looks like they're coming along nicely with that. Oh, look, another shiny. 2 more shinies. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going to make base building so much easier. More nails. Now, one thing that I always have an overabundance of is the computer chips or circuit boards or whatever you want to call them. Oh my word. All this. Look at another. Oh man. Oh man. I'm almost waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, it's like, oh, here, look, we're giving you all this fantastical loot. And now you're going to die. So we're not going to tempt fate any more than we already have. Alright, so that, we got that, and this, and these are awesome. You're going to be using these alloy sheets to reinforce your base. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. Okay, so that's going to go there. That can go there. This guy can be put right here. We're going to take our shotgun back. Put you in there, put you in there. Nope, I need to take you out right now. Oh, just in time. Okay, now you can go back in there. You can go in there. What are these guys? Electrical components, sorry. I was not just somewhat wrong, I was completely wrong on what they were called. Let's get you up. Yes, the nails go in here. I think that's it for this chest. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. That in there. Ah, I knew I missed something. Never fails. Never fails. Always miss putting stuff away. Put you in here. Going to get you going. Put you in there. Put you in there. And almost sorted out. Good to go. And you're almost finished. Get you and you, and you. So put you down here. We're gonna fix this guy up. Fix this guy up. Oh man. I'm telling you, these bears did a number on my base. Make sure everything else is good. Let's bring it up just a little bit. Okay, now, like I was saying earlier, the alloy sheets are used for upgrading. So if we come up to the wall with the hammer, we can see hold R to upgrade. We're going to do just that. And now it goes from 600 hit points to 1500. Very nice. Alright, and on that note, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. This is RazerEdge, and I'll catch you guys later.